What is going on, guys? Luke here today, and I believe we have all read the headlines about Nikola, or however the heck you pronounce it, and the bombshell allegations. I've redone this video twice now because new stuff just keeps coming out, and by the time this comes out, there'll probably be even more newer stuff by then, if newer is a word. Is it fraud? Is it not fraud? Somewhere in between? There's rogue electrical cords and pros? You're not getting me banned from YouTube. But even more importantly than that, I'll tell you if this presents a great buying opportunity or not for Nikola, and the truth about how this might actually hurt Tesla in the future. So let's get started. Right now. Welcome back, everyone. In this video we will cover, is this a hit job by a short seller or something more? What I would do personally as a shareholder of Nikola, and is this a buying opportunity or not? And we will also talk about how this might impact Tesla in the future. And if you are new here, yes, I wear my shades in the dark because, it's fun. And there's no reason why we cannot have fun and build real wealth. So like the video because it really does help the channel, and hey, I'm not being investigated for fraud. Now let's dive into this. Is this a hit job by a short seller or something more? Wow is really all I can say about all of this. This thing is 133 pages long, and I encourage all of you to go and read it. Don't just take my word for it. Go read it for yourself. Of course, Nikola claims it's a hit job, but we also have the Department of Justice and the SEC looking into this. I mean, this is just crazy. And then I saw people freaking out because Trevor left the country to go on a pre-arranged meeting before this ever came out. Come on, guys. Everyone loves a good conspiracy theory or true crime story, but this goes way over the top with this kind of stuff. I mean, I could say that Elon hates Trevor so much that he paid Hindenburg through a shell account offshore to write this piece. And Kathy Wood doesn't like him either, so she provided the written materials from her awesome research team, and then Elon can use his connections from his PayPal days to get the text messages doctored and all the photos doctored and all the other evidence. It gets really stupid really fast. But hey, 2020, right? Back on topic, this has everything a good fraud story needs. It's got fake demonstrations, a slick salesman, the conning of NASA, and pros, if you know what I mean, since I can't say it here on YouTube. I mean, it has everything of a great fraud story. There are seriously some great videos out there on this already from Jeremy over at Financial Education or Steven over at Solving the Money Problem. He actually has like 4 or something like that. And no, I haven't watched them all, but they all do great work. Check them out if you want more details, but I don't want to waste your time rehashing all that stuff. There's just too much, the report's too long, and there's other great videos out there on it. But I do want to touch on if I think this is a hit job, or a hit piece, or something else completely altogether. And this will all make sense here in a minute. But was it a hit job or a hit piece? Well, let's take a look at the actual definition since it is, 2020, and everyone likes to make up their own definitions of words. A hit job or a hit piece is a published article or post aiming to sway public opinion by presenting false or biased information in a way that appears objective and truthful. This is very easy to do in short form, but it is much more difficult to do it to this degree. Alright, so here's my breakdown of all this. I do believe there are some things in the report that are conjecture or implied, or that are reached for sure, or maybe just fabricated altogether. But as we've already seen, if only just a little bit of this report is true, this is more than just a hit job or a hit piece, and it's potentially criminal. I see someone over there with the I told you so look on our face. And by the way, she still has not responded to my friend's request. I'm still waiting. But this does not look good on any level at all, and unfortunately, their response was, well, if I'm honest, terrible. The response from Trevor was essentially, my legal team is fully engaged. And in case you're wondering, that is corporate speak for,
this is going to take some time, and we are denying the allegations, but do not want to reveal evidence that would clear us. But instead, we'll just use our lawyers to muddy this all up so I can deny it until the end in a great injustice is taking place in the meantime, so, just believe me.
And then he had a bunch of crazy tweets, and then, he deleted them, or was it Instagram, whatever. And then his legal team released a statement. And this statement, to me, pretty much justifies most of the things in the report as being true. It's just unreal. Sure, they were able to dispel some or deflect some of the attention, but some of the responses I used when I was 8 years old to try and get out of trouble.
No, I didn't lie. I never said I didn't punch little Johnny. I just said I didn't touch him, which I didn't. I only punched him. There is a difference between punching and touching, and I did not touch him. I only punched him, so I didn't lie.
That is pretty much their response to the truck rolling down the hill and a few other items in the report. It's unbelievable at this point in time with a huge company like Nikola. Not that they produce huge things, just it's got a large market cap. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. So what would I do personally as a shareholder of Nikola? And is this a buying opportunity or not? Now remember, this is my opinion and it's for entertainment purposes only. Do not listen to me. If I were a shareholder of Nikola, and let me be very clear here, I am not a shareholder and I hold no positions of any kind in or against Nikola, but if I was, I would sell my position as fast as possible. Look, these things do not look good for the company right now, and I think this is going to cast a long shadow for a long time over the company, even if it turns out it's all completely false. And even if I thought in my heart of hearts this was an elaborate hit job and nothing more, I would still move my capital off of this to something else that, isn't going to be stuck in legal purgatory forever for however long all this takes. So now that people are selling and it essentially has given back all the gains from the GM partnership announcement, is this a good time to buy? I mean, it was up again on Monday, so it must be a buy, right? Sure. You must be the same guys who bought Hertz after bankruptcy. For me personally, the answer is clearly no. Honestly, I want to stay far away as possible from anything that remotely smells like fraud. Don't believe me? Ask anyone who invested in Luckin Coffee how that went for them. But what about Tesla and how does this relate to them? How this might impact Tesla moving forward? Yes, Elon and Trevor are mortal enemies. But Elon is also enemies with Jeff Bezos and a host of others. And as crazy as he can be sometimes, there is no way he wants anything to do with this. I mean, it's probably why he has been silent on Twitter about all of this. You know it's serious when he's quiet the whole weekend and has nothing to say about a guy he has battled on Twitter in the past. But unfortunately, this will have some impact on Tesla, and I want you to be armed with the information. I have seen this down in the comments and on social media before, but I do not want to see you guys selling your Tesla stock on a tweet or negative article. Unless it's one of Elon's tweets, then, we all know what happens when he tweets something bad. I've just seen it before where people get all kinds of emotional over a negative article. Who freaking cares? But what this whole report about Nikola shows you is the links that short sellers sometimes research and dig to come up with information on a company. But even more importantly than that, if this turns out to be fraud, it will absolutely put a microscope on all the EV players about their claims moving forward, and I would not be surprised to see even Tesla start to get questioned, just a little bit, about their claims on their products that are not yet to market. Now calm down, slow. Bring it back. I'm not saying that Tesla is engaged in anything crazy or illegal, or that they have anything to hide. And I think we all know exactly how Elon would have responded as opposed to how Trevor responded. He would have just driven his semi through Times Square, something crazy like that, with all the panels off showing all the Tesla guts. But keep in mind that not everyone believes 100% in Tesla like many of us do, and that the market may view what comes along on Battery Day or in future announcements with, maybe a small bit of caution at least, more than they would have had before. Tesla has some incredible things coming in the future, and it really sucks that the potential fraud, possibly committed by somebody else, could call into question anything that they do. But hey, like every time Tesla is doubted, I have no doubt that they will show them what the real deal is. So thanks for watching. And if you want to work directly with me, check out the first link down in the description, and I will show you how to create a plan, set defined goals, how to analyze a stock, and build real wealth. And don't forget to sign up for Webull so you can get your free stock worth up to $1,400 when you just deposit $100. You don't even have to invest it. And show your support for the channel by liking the video and following me on all my social media so you can see me, epically fail and all that good stuff. Thanks.